Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. I'm on a boat. Yep. So we're heading to the Forsaken Fortress and just had the sudden idea of trying to jump off the boat. I wonder if it's possible to jump off the boat. This seems like the best place to do it from. So I gotta go below decks and I can't do it. It's the invisible walls. Well, I'll head down now. I might have had to talk to that specky git with the book first. I'm hoping not. Hey, it's Miss Tetra's room. You can't go in here. Yep. That's exactly what he says. Oh, here he is. Rat boy. It's Finsley. Oh, he does actually look like a rat. I had that in my head for some reason, but I wasn't sure why. But he is very rodent-esque. Hoy there, Swabby. I'm Nico, no longer the lowest pilgrim on the boat. The bottom rung on the ladder. Watch everything I do and do the same. First off, push this switch. Yeah, but he's just showing me how to do the puzzle, and he's like, I bet you can't do this because you're shit. You're less than this to me. And he held up his hand and he put his fingers very close together. Yep. Teaching how to jump, which first time you play this and you're dicking around on the island, you're going to learn all this shit anyway. The swinging, not so much. You wouldn't have learned that because there isn't anything to swing on. But you figure it out. It's not hard. So I don't like. I hate these damn tutorial things. I don't mind a game putting it would take you at least 1 year. I don't know why that's in orange like that. Basically, he bets that you can't do it. Now the absolute key is you got to reset the timer. You don't know how long it will last. You need it in your own terms. All right, here we go. Fucking nailed it. I really don't want to have to repeat this. It's not hard, but if you're kind of unlucky, you can fuck it up. There we go. Nailed it, bitch. Yeah, I hate all these damn tutorials that you have to do them. They're kind of a bit too involved. I like it if it's just like, oh, here, you want to learn the mechanics, go right. If not, go left. Or fuck it, just let me read them if I want to know. And now we get our first treasure box thing of the game. It's a spoils bag. Get it? I spoiled what it is. Yeah. Inexplicably, it can hold 8 kinds of things. I think there's not 8 kinds of things you'd want to hold in it, but it can only hold certain size stacks of things. I think that's it. So if you really go heavy on the joy pendants, as you'll see me with the grappling hook later, you'll know I do go heavy on the grappling hook. Oh, you can roll upstairs in this? No, you can't. I think you can do it like sometimes. So long as the roll, if you start rolling like, no, you can't. Apparently you can just do it once. There's a real art in being able to roll into things and like break them like that. In Zelda, I mean, not in real life. The art in real life is a concussion, basically. It's hard to explain to anyone who can't really play video games. Hey, Beta, here I am, up here. So we're heading to the Forsaken Fortress. The old... Let's say it doesn't have any other names. Presumably it relates to something in Hyrule, but I don't know what we're doing here. What were you doing with Nico? Nico? I don't know. Don't tell me you're playing some stupid game for treasure. Were you? Oh, she's sly. Right, it's the Cursed Isle. Credit to Nico. He taught me to do something that normally takes a year, and he did it with a positive reward strategy. There's strange rumours, there's a giant bird, and it's also arguably the most annoying part of this game is that You start out with this dungeon, right? You lose your sword immediately. You got to stealth your whole way through, which is a pain. And on top of that, you don't even fucking get like an item. Arguably, the item you get is your sword back, which sucks, really, doesn't it? The only good thing is once you've done it a few times, you kind of know your way around. It's like, oh, actually, I don't have to stealth my way past anything if I just run in the right routes. Plus, the whole barrel mechanic's pretty funny. That's a good thumbnail as any, isn't it? Link in the barrel. Look, don't struggle. I think they revisit this for Twilight Princess. Isn't it how you get into the desert or something? Is they launch you from a cannon? I can't remember a lot of that game. God, the facial expressions in this are so good. There's only 4 or 5 of them, but they're just amazing. Look at that Burke waving again. Or is that the thumbnail actually? That's probably better. Oh, there's so many winners. Sword rains down in front of that guy. You don't give a shit. I actually know. I just remembered the item that arguably you might call the reward for this dungeon. It's the necklace that they use to talk to you. In some games, they just make the people psychic and they flat out to connect to you that way. In some games, it's an item they talk to you through, like a hat or this piece of a gossip stone. I think it's supposed to be. Hey, I slipped this stone into your pocket. I wasn't just happy to see you. What you're looking at here is something special. I don't know. I shouldn't actually say what it is yet. All right, brass tacks. Wait. Just use the term brass tacks. It's tax as in like thumbtacks. I always thought it was tax as in pay your taxes. So you can stealth through this, but I think it's actually easier just to get captured straight away, just so you know where you're at. I ain't the smartest bunch. What's quite cool is when you come back here later in the game to actually finish this place, you can, if you're good with the bow and arrow, the arrows basically have infinite range, and you can snipe those fuckers. And I remember for some inexplicable reason on GameCube, I was very good with the bow and arrow, like disturbingly so. It's to the point where there's a bit. All right, love, what have you got for me? Hey, Beta. There's a monster running that searchlight. If you can slay him, it'll take the searchlight down. Yeah. See, that would have been cool learning how to beat that monster if she hadn't told me. It's actually fairly easy. What you do is you go and grab this pot of sticks. And you do your best to hit him with it. Actually, you might auto drop it now anyway. Oi! Not bad. Traditionally what you do is when you pick a stick up is you immediately throw it, because the throw button is what you swing a sword with. Oh yeah. Block it. Come at me. Come at me again. Alright, I'm just gonna pick this one up. I was pretty sure he was one hit from death. And a joy pendant? Yeah. No one knows why those monsters have the joy pendants. Genuinely, no one knows. They just seem to have them. They never really explain it. Oh, I wanted to jump over that so I could get down there. Was it not really a huge advantage turning that off, to be honest. The only one you need to turn off is that one, because it stops you going up there. I think they shoot bombs at you or some shit. The ideal way of tackling this dungeon is to just make sure you go roughly everywhere and try and keep your height where possible. And what I mean by that is on the ground floor there's guys patrolling, but on the higher floors they don't have any of that shit. I'm talking like I know what I'm doing. I've played through this dungeon maybe 4 times in my life. I've just got a map, and it means the the gamepad, which is in front of me, has turned to a map. I feel almost like a pro. Ah, this is the prison where you go if you get caught. And that's the hole you get out of when you get out. It's not quite as good as that Ace Ventura scene. Right, I came in and I could see the chest, which means I must have come in through this door. Again, I could look at the map that's right in front of me, but I'm not going to do that. I do like that it cleans up the HUD. Have I already... What's up this ladder? Oh, it actually tells me which spotlights I need to turn off as well. I haven't turned this one off. Just going to run around there, grab the pot. It's vital that you hit him with the pot, because it's just really funny. Ah, I fucked it up. Can't block when you got a stick weapon, so you just got to keep hitting him. Yeah, he dead. Honk it. It's actually a really cool thing that I'm glad they're bringing back for Breath of the Wild. Is the whole just pick up enemies, pick up assault weapons and shit, and use them. All right, so I need to get over there. So. I haven't really got a plan for that. Jumping down, I shouldn't really have done that either. Yeah, let's go for this door. I think if you will, I had to go right before I could go left, which is the correct way to go. I've done all the stuff to the right now, if you will, if you can follow that complicated analogy. Right, what does this door lead to? Good thing is, I didn't do it. I remember there's some doors like that you open and you can actually see through them before you go through them. Yep, little hint there of where to go. Actually, I think I've nearly done this. Actually, yep, another little hint there of where to go. I didn't need that. Okay, I did not need that. Let's just keep going this way. I think this is their little dock area, which is, if it is, yeah. No, it's not. That comes later. This is storage room. It's quite cool how this isn't really a dungeon. It is genuinely their fortress. So they don't. Once you're in, it's not like there's loads of traps and shit all over the place. They don't really expect anyone in there. The guys walking around are just the people who live there. Not the moblins. They're not people who live there. Yep, that's where I need to get. All right, love. I'm making my way back. I'm going to throw that block down as a means of egress, I think is the word. Yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta watch the damn thing. Yes, I got the searchlights because they're just trying to stop people getting in. There's nothing for once they're actually already in there. Hey, you can't put it in the wrong place. You can put it in the wrong place even. Going through the big door this time. No reason, really. No reason why I'm doing this. I'm just having a look around, to be honest. I can't really remember a lot. Oh, there's enemies up there. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll use that ladder. That's what it's for. You know, that actually makes sense, the whole it is just a fortress thing. Because when you come back next time, that's when he's put, like, there's inner security. You need the hammer to progress in places. There's also, there's a lot more just sort of enemies and monsters about. There's a little mini-boss. Oh, fuck off. Let's see. I've just got to go through this door, haven't I? This door or the other one? I've kind of got turned around. Not gonna lie. I think it was the other one. Shit. Damn it! I've become turned around officially. Yeah, this is the right way actually. There's also wall masters and floor masters when you return. Ah, yep, this is where I want to be. Through that door is my salvation. Now I need to put this on. Hope he hasn't seen me. He hasn't seen me. Now, their ability to see is not spectacular, but I can't remember how good it is. And they're not quite as dumb as they look. but they are fairly dumb. Pretty sure I've made this in one. I think you're safe at the top of the stairs. Yeah. Alright. I made that look quite easy. It can be somewhat tricky if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're a child. Being a child makes it harder, actually. You can roll up these stairs. Can you roll up these? Yes, you can. Alright, let's hop in the old barrel. Nearly jumped down. Oh, it's only been down there. It's fine. Just got to pay a bit of attention to his route, just so I have a rough idea. Fucking way they look is hilarious as well. Like the big jaw, the big lips, and the sort of the way you can feel the emotion. I didn't expect him to come this way, which is a bit of a pain. Come on, mate. I'm sat in a barrel. I'm over here doing fuck all. Try and avoid the lamplight. That's my rough sort of ballpark for how well they can tell you're about. When they do that, that's when they're at their most knowledgeable. I assume. I don't actually know. Right. I'm pretty sure I'm safe from that one. They ain't bright. Let's put it that way. And if they do see you, I think you can still leg it. And if you get away, you get away. Again, I don't recall, because I try my best not to get captured by them, because I hate this part of the game. This game's kind of rubbish until you get, I would say, the boat, and then the first time you have to sail any kind of distance. When you have to go from Dragon Roost up to down to the Forest Haven, at that point you're like, oh shit, this ocean's pretty big. There's shit going on. You start seeing all the islands, because before that you don't know. You think, is there an island in every square? And then you're like, oh shit, there's an island in every square. Do you have any idea how many islands that is? More than 6, less than 12? Who can say? And then, even on top of that, when you're dicking around, looking around the first time, that's a bit of a weird sentence, wasn't it? And you think, I'm gonna do cartography, and you map every island, and you're like, hang on, there's this one island that hasn't got anything in it. That's really weird. I can't even find the fish, and then it's the fucking Tower of Babel, just shoots up. Alright, just gotta get the old sword, got it back. I thought you had to pick that up. It's actually a lot easier than I realised to get. Alright, he ain't got a weapon now. Does he switch to martial arts or just go for this? He just goes for it. That's what I really like about the moblins. I think are these goblins and they're moblins or whatever. The big ones, the big pig-looking fellas. Like, sometimes when they haven't got a weapon, they just flat out swap to fucking martial arts. Don't want to make this easier than it needs to be for them. They might step on that. That could fuck up your day. So you see this room is clearly more than a cutscene room, but you don't come back to that for ages. Ages. It's quite cool if you pay attention to these girls in the background as well. You sort of you realise who they are when you get to Winset and you meet all their parents. Shit. Alright. I'm going to fight it. Get your sword out, mate. We're taking it. We can handle this. Oh, no, maybe we can't. It takes a remarkable amount of skill for that bird to not eat you right now, doesn't it? You know what? Replace remarkable for questionable. Why doesn't it just eat you? I know it's not that sort of game, but still. The tease. You never normally get to see Ganon this early on. Normally, whoever the big bad is, he's hidden. He wears a mask or he's shrouded in mystery. Actually, in Ocarina of Time, you just kind of see him in the castle, don't you? I need to play that again. I haven't played that for fucking ages. I need to play Twilight. In fact, I should play Twilight Princess because it's basically the same game, but arguably better. in as much as, you know, it's newer games tend to be better. For Zelda, mind, it's kind of a fact. Skyward Sword is sort of an outlier. They sort of tried some new things that I didn't particularly like. Hey, Beta, wake up, wake up, wake up, Beta. Yeah, what you got for me? Pull yourself together, Beta. It's, I know one thing, it is the end of the episode. It's questionable whether an episode should start or end with this bit, but I kind of forgot and didn't end the episode earlier, so now it happens now. Well, have you come to your senses yet? Shit! You are surprisingly dull-witted. He's right to be terrified. Do I scare you? I suppose it's only natural. As wide as the world is, I'm the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of Red Lions. I always thought that was a really cool name for a boat. Genuinely, they got that, they nailed it. It's not too sort of, oh yeah, here's a great noble lineage, or this name has great meaning. It's not something as dumb as like the Master Sword. It's just spot on. Beta, I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress, which is not that far away. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him. Yep, Ganon. His name is Ganon. Yeah, I just said it. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness, etc., etc., king of all evil, prince of thieves. Yep. Evil magic. I don't know why that's in orange. They pick odd words, don't they? Do you still wish to save your sister from him? Will you do anything to save her? Yes. I like the way he answers that. Like, so, do you want to save her? You gonna do anything? Are you gonna risk your life? Yes. Alright. Ganon, yeah, can't read. He's trying to tell me I just need some shit, some relics to beat him. Basically, I need a stronger sword. That's it. In that case, we depart. But I haven't got a sail. He's a boat without a sail. It's his way of saying, right, you dick around on Windfall Island here and you know, get some stuff. It's actually kind of cool. It's not that big of a place, but there's so many nooks and crannies and just so much shit going on. It's really nice. Yeah. The only thing is, you got to make sure you don't just go and get the sail and bog off, because there's so much to do here. But not now. We're doing it next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.